Today we're diving headfirst into the realms of limiting beliefs. Do you ever wonder why you sometimes feel held back as if an invisible force is stopping you from achieving your dreams? Welcome to Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. This is a podcast that empowers you to take control of your life and start unlocking your full potential. I'm Sanj, and today we're going to embark on a journey of self-discovery, breaking through those limiting beliefs that have been holding us hostage for way too long. And I will also share 2 ways in which you can smash through those barriers and create a life of boundless potential, joy, and success. Picture this: you have a dream, a vision, something that excites you, that makes you wake up in the morning with a smile on your face. You have a purpose. But yet, lurking in the shadows of your mind, in the back of your darkest crevices of your brain, is those pesky limiting beliefs. They're whispering doubts into your ear, saying things like, you're not good enough, or telling you that you'll never succeed. But guess what? These are not facts. They're just stories that we tell ourselves. We all suffer from these issues when we're hearing these voices, these limiting beliefs. And me, for example, my biggest one was on the first day of a new job. I would go in thinking, oh yes, am I going to be able to do the job? Will I be living up to their expectations? Will I actually be able to produce what is expected of me? And that was always the issue I had. And in the back of my mind, I would hear these little voices saying, are you actually good enough? Are you going to be able to survive here? But hey, if I manage to get over this, I'm sure everyone else out there can too. So here's the thing: limiting beliefs, they're like invisible chains. They hold us back from reaching our full potential. But the good news is that we all have the power to break free and to rewrite our own narrative. What are the biggest limiting beliefs that you have in your life? What are the ones holding you back, and what are they holding you back from doing? Let me know in the show comments. So let's dive into why we develop these limiting beliefs and the effects that they have on us. The first reason we develop limiting beliefs is because we fall into the comfort zone conspiracy. And what I mean by that is we develop these limiting beliefs because they keep us in our comfort zone. Our minds, they love the familiarity. And anything that challenges that, anything that actually threatens that familiarity, is met with resistance. So when we can constantly are trying new things, that's when our limiting beliefs are going to start kicking in. That's when we're going to start hearing that volume turned up. That's when we're going to start doubting ourselves, because it's pushing us out of our comfort zone. Because we know that outside of that comfort zone, mentally, we know where that is where growth happens. We know that's where opportunities are. But outside of the comfort zone, that's not familiar. And that's why we start getting these limiting beliefs. But what happens if we actually started to embrace discomfort as a gateway to growing? We could step outside our comfort zone knowing that that's where the magic happens. That's where the opportunities are. That's where the potential is. That's where we're going to live to our full potential and reach our dreams. The second reason why we get these limiting beliefs, why we develop them, is because of the conditioning that we're brought up with. From a young age, we're bombarded with different messages from family, from friends, from society, and even worse, from ourselves. These messages, they can shape our beliefs. They can shape our life because they limit us, because they make us doubt our abilities and they limit our potential. But what if we actually took the reins back and we started to recondition our minds? We started changing those limiting beliefs and giving them empowering beliefs instead. Imagine redefining your self-image, improving your self-confidence, and rewriting your own story. Now, some of the effects that having these limiting beliefs they have on us is they can lead to stagnation in our lives. They can keep us stuck in one place like a hamster going round and round on a wheel, never moving anywhere. We're too afraid to take risks, to make changes, because we fear failure. So what we'll do, we'll just stay in that wheel. We'll just keep going and going, putting effort in, but never getting anywhere, never changing anything, never moving to the next step. The second effect is that it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. What we believe, we often become. So if you fight for your limiting beliefs, you're going to get to keep them. If we believe that we're not good enough, we're going to end up subconsciously sabotaging our own efforts because we don't think we're worth it. And we'll end up having our outcomes matching our beliefs because, again, we're just going to believe that actually this isn't for us. We're not good enough to do this. And it's going to become true. But if we're telling ourselves these stories, there's still hope. And here are 2 ways in which you can overcome your limiting beliefs and you can start building that life of boundless possibilities, endless potential, and numerous opportunities. The first thing you can do is you can start to reframe your beliefs. You can challenge them head on. And when you catch yourself thinking, I can't do something, turn around and say, you can. Or you can improve. When you reframe your beliefs, you become growth focused. And again, I go on about it a lot, but having that growth mindset is essential for reaching your full potential. That's where you don't fear failure, where you do fall down, anywhere you do stumble, it becomes a point where you know, okay, I can do better next time. I need to put in more effort. And the second thing is when you feel that you're having these limiting beliefs, take a moment to reflect on the accomplishments and successes that you've had in your life so far. Take time to actually realize, yeah, I've got to where I am. Gather those wins. Gather the evidence that challenges those limiting beliefs. And when you start to see the achievements you've made along the way, the wins you've had, you'll start to notice that the beliefs, they lose their power over you, they lose their hold over you because you are challenging them and you're showing them actually you're not right. So those 2 ways, number 1, reframe your beliefs. I can't can be turned to I can't yet. What that does is that takes that moment, it takes that statement and changes it to in your mind, it changes it to I can't yet, which means you're working on it, you're learning to do it, you're going to get to the point where you need to, you're going to be able to accomplish it. So when you do that, that becomes growth focus. And the second thing is challenge those beliefs. When you challenge them using evidence that you've got, you will see that actually they lose their power over you. That volume starts to turn down on them. People who believe in their own abilities, they're more likely to achieve their goals because they've got that self-confidence. And at the end of the day, the limiting beliefs, all it is lack of self-confidence. When you start giving yourself that evidence as to you're challenging your limiting beliefs, that's where you start to build that confidence. Your beliefs, they shape your reality. When you free yourselves from your limiting beliefs, you open the door to a world of possibilities. So let's smash through those limiting beliefs. Let's take back the pen and start rewriting our own stories and create the lives that you dream of, the ones that are filled with happiness, joy, endless potential. Yeah. So thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, comment to me what your biggest lesson from it was, where you will take action. I want to make a positive impact on the world, so I sincerely hope that you can help me do that by sharing this podcast with others who may need to hear it or who may benefit. Remember, your mindset shapes your reality. You master it, and you'll master your life. Thank you.